This station is Kennington. Change here for northbound Northern Line service via Charing Cross.
We are in Shoreditch area, but specifically we're walking along Brick Lane, and I think this is probably the best place that you can find some really authentic Indian food. I've also seen a lot of Middle Eastern restaurants, but it's such a different vibe from the rest of London, and it does kind of remind me of a more chill Camden town. Camden can be very, very overwhelming, and if you are in the mood to go thrifting, I do think this is going to be the best place. There's the Brick Lane Vintage Market, which we walked through, and there's tons of other consignment and thrift stores from really high end to really low end, just like normal fashion. We're looking for a place to have lunch, but there are so many options, so we're probably just going to pop in somewhere that looks like there's a line. We have officially found something that has conquered Buena spice tolerance. We just ate at Gram Bangla, I hope I'm saying that correctly, but it is a small family-owned Bangladeshi restaurant, and it's our first time having Bangladeshi food, I think.
I've never had it before.
We got chicken Burma, and we also tried borti, which is like their version of the little sides. And that was really interesting, very different. And for somebody like me who's an insanely high spice tolerance, it was even spicy for me.
Feels like gravity can't touch me when I'm here. Look at me levitate, look at me levitate. Carry all this weight, but still I'm light.
Okay, you guys, so this is St. Helens Place, and one of the best things about it is how quiet it is, and it's one of the few places where you can get a view of the Gherkin from a good enough distance where you can actually see it in its entirety. But the amazing thing about it is the architecture of this building is so stunning, so it makes for a really great photo op. We are at St. Paul's Cathedral, and there's a really beautiful garden that's right outside, which I highly recommend coming to because it is completely free, something that I really like. You do have to pay to enter the cathedral, and also if you're interested in kind of doing that walk that's around the top, but there's a bunch of benches over here. Probably gonna find a nice place to sit and spend like 30 minutes just to help our feet. We're trying to guess if we could climb all the way up here until that opening on the left-hand side. And I was saying like maybe, but if you look right here, it does look like pretty easy grips, right?
And enough to put your feet into as well.
Like jam your feet in
Plus
there.
also here you have bigger spots to take a little rest. Since I'd say once you make it up to that balcony, you can straight up rest there for so long.
That's true, like you can rest, you can climb
you can just sit
and then
down.
rest there. But then from there to the next break is very far. And actually no, I couldn't climb it. Cause look here, there's like a lip. You'd have to like go over.
No, that's the issue.
I would die. Okay, we're walking from St. Paul's Cathedral directly to Millennium Bridge, and I do think this is the best view that you can possibly get of St. Paul's Cathedral. So we're just gonna keep walking down and see what we see. It's a Demogorgon. I don't even know where the art is. It's so empty in here.
I mean, it's both ways, left and right. Depends on how far you want to go. You want to go left or you want to go right?
Let's just go this way. I don't even know, man. We've been in here for 5 minutes, and Bueno said, "Great, let's find the exit." I don't like modern art. I'm just, I guess I just don't get it. But it looks like a load of baloney to me. Walking home. Good morning! It is our second to last day in London, and we're actually at King's Cross Station, which is the iconic Harry Potter station. And it's our first time being here, so we're gonna look for the 9 3/4 platform. The platform is so much smaller than you would expect, and it's like very inconspicuous. So there's a pretty big line if you want to do the picture. I'm not sure if it's paid or not, but they do all the different poses for you. And it's quite cute, but it's quite a big line. And like I said, the actual part where the platform 9 3/4 is very, very tiny. Moral of the story, it was very underwhelming. I would not take a lot of time out of your itinerary to go to the 9 3/4 platform unless it's something you really, really want to do. But I literally think like St. Pancras International, which is this big building, is a lot more beautiful. It really looks like it could be straight out of Harry Potter, so maybe just go there and take pictures. So we're outside of King's Cross Station, and we got a mala chai. This is an iced masala chai. And then, I think that's vegetable.
This?
Actually, I don't know. Here,
I'll bite into it and I'll
we
figure
got
it out.
show 1 vegetable samosa and 1 chicken samosa. Ooh, this is good, but it's not sweet. Not very sweet.
I think this is chicken.
Well, you've eaten quite a lot of it to just find that out.
Before I just had dough.
I will say, still the best samosa I've ever had is that Indian Sweets and Spices in the Valley, which is in California. This one's good, but it's not as good as that one. The one that I get back home is like super well spiced, and the chutney that they give you with it is so good. And I will say, like, this dough is a little bit soggy compared to the really crispy dough. I'm gonna try chicken. The chicken one's so good.
Oh, really good?
It's really good. It's not like overly sweetened, right?
Basically dumped like half your filling months before.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I would say
pretty it is. There's even a clock tower. Kind of gives Big Ben vibes. And this building literally wraps around the entire street. But I would definitely walk across the street if you want some nicer shots. Okay, now we're at the Coal Drops Yard, which we didn't even realize is literally right next to St. Pancras and King's Cross Station, so maybe add those two on your itinerary. We did come here the other day when we met my friend for a cup of coffee, but we're actually going to hang out in this area a little bit more. They're playing some outdoor movies today, and we're going to walk along the canals because that was one of our favorite things we did so far on this trip. So let's explore, and we'll show you around. Okay, so on one side, a really pretty canal. And on the other side, they're playing Moana. Here's all the beautiful people enjoying the sunny London day. And movie.
What?
Especially because the last two big trips we went on internationally were in Asia, and I wasn't really being that careful with my electronics because people don't steal. But here, every time I set up my camera anywhere, I'm just like worried somebody's gonna like grab it and run away. But Bueno says that he will chase them down, and I have full faith that he will catch them.
I'd have a lot of fun actually trying to pursue him, so I'll give him a little head start to make it fair.
Okay, but we had to come back to Machado because we have actually had it 3 times on this trip, and I had matcha the other day in Chinatown. It was quite disappointing. So I've got my trusty. You want to show yours first?
Trusty too.
Back a little lower. This is my mango matcha, and this was what was recommended to me by the staff.
Oh, they recommend it to you?
Yeah, I asked them if I should do strawberry or mango, and they said that the mango was better. I would let you try mine, but I think it's going to ruin yours.
I'll try it. I don't think it's going to be ruin. I like it to be a little bit less.
Hold on.
Sweet. Oh, that's very sweet. I'm not used to it anymore.
I love
after drinking this one. You want to try mine?
Sure. You can definitely tell. Oh yeah, yours is very mild. I like this one more. Also, we just saw the cutest dog in the world. It was a little staffy and he was brindled, so that means he has like kind of the tiger stripes. And he was 6 years old, but he looked like a puppy. Like, he was so tiny, but his head was ginormous, which like, I love when dogs have really big heads. But Staffies are like my dream dog. And whenever we move to the Netherlands, I'm gonna buy a Staffy and dress it in little jackets and coats because they barely have any fur, so we gotta keep them warm.
You know what my dream dog used to be?
What?
Tibetan Master.
Yeah. Perfect midday lunch. It's a little baby. and it's a marketplace. Also another really famous shopping street in London, and this is kind of the dial in the center, and there's 7 streets that jut off of it in a circular form. This entire room is all, I believe, a temporary exhibit for Van Gogh. I'm not going to even attempt to get close. But there's one of his iconic flower paintings. The lack of air conditioning in most of like the central areas really hits you, because it's super hot today and we're trying to find just places to chill out and sit down, maybe play cards, but there's like no air conditioning anywhere, and I don't really want to get a drink to sit in like a 90-degree cafe with humidity. Getting a fit check in a crowded museum is so hard. Oh my god, what is this? I've never been here. So pretty in here, but I've only ever been here one time before, and that was in the winter time. And I think most of these really beautiful old museums and art galleries don't have any air conditioning, so it is like sweltering in here, especially with all the bodies that are in here, and it's so like sticky and humid. But right here in the Great Hall, or the Great Room, it's actually really nice temperature, and I'm going to show you around. It's got all these gorgeous stone monuments built. Doc Martens, and they're so like inflexible, and we climbed up. So in Trafalgar Square there's this big like column with 4 lions around it. I don't remember it being that hard to climb up the last time I was here, but also I think I was wearing like sneakers, but I did it, you guys. Which means you can do it too, and if not, then you have to force your partner to carry you. The only thing is you have to carry it down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna jump down. It's like pretty high. I'll show you. Okay, so there's the National Gallery. Me. It doesn't look that high on camera, but it is. It's our last day with this beautiful view. So we're gonna go get some tea and we're gonna sit by the water. I don't feel this is terrible. Look at the duckies. Oh yeah, look at all the babies. Over there on the land. Did you see how it jumped up? I got a cloud matcha latte and it has spirulina and matcha and coconut. What about you? Whoa.
How is it?
Okay, you know when you have the 3-color drink
Yeah?
and they put like the really thick coconut milk in it?
Mhm.
That's what it tastes like.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's so good.
I want to
I
try
can't
it.
say that it has a strong matcha taste, but it's really good.
So what flavors are there supposed to be in there? Matcha?
Coconut milk,
Uh-huh.
spirulina, which is the blue, and then matcha. But there's also some kind of like jelly in there.
How much would you rate it out of 10?
Honestly, it's like a 10 out of 10. It's
10,
not
yeah?
very sweet. And like, whatever, it looks like coconut jelly at the bottom. You should try it. It's really, really
Sure.
good. Isn't it so good?
It actually is really good, and it's true. It does really taste like the coconut in a 3-color drink.
Right? Good afternoon. We have not had pasta at all on this trip. We've had pizza a couple of times. We've had basically every other cuisine. So we're gonna have some pasta because I feel like it's one of the only places you can get decent pasta, obviously when you're in Europe. And it is so sunny and beautiful. Everybody's outside enjoying their Saturday. And we're gonna make the most out of our last day in London because we don't know when we'll be back here. So you choose your own pasta shape and then your sauce. Just had pasta at Pasta Station. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. And it was so good. We both got arrabbiata sauce, but the way that you do it is really cool. So you get to choose your sauce and your style of pasta, and you can choose between fresh pasta or dry pasta. I did the dry pasta and Bueno did fresh, and we both agreed that there is a difference. Like you can, how would you describe it?
The difference in the pasta that we both had?
Yeah.
I'd say mine is even softer.
Yeah.
Because I think yours you can
It's like more tender.
Yeah, more tender, exactly, because it is fresh. And I'd say you can taste a tiny bit of the flour, whatever it is that they used, in the taste of. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they both of our pastas were cooked al dente. So like I said, it's not like there was a difference in cook, but it was really yummy. There is an extra charge for fresh pasta, so keep that in mind. But we're gonna keep going straight. It was really good, especially if you're in the mood for some really good Italian food. They had so many options. You can add lobster, mussels, any kind of protein that you want. And It's just like a no frills, really good restaurant. Also for reference, if you order a large pasta, you get a free drink for each person. So we both got large. And the other thing is like, it's about like 10-12 pounds for a single pasta versus like other places where you'd probably be getting the same type of thing. You're paying like close to 22 euros.
The cheapest pasta was only, I think, $8.75. You should just get it regular. But if you want to have the fresh, or you want to have the bigger portion size, or any additions, then yeah, more like 12, 13.
That's what I'm saying. It would be like the perfect budget restaurant because like Bueno said, I think the cheapest pasta is like £8.95, which is really, really good. And that's if you just do, you know, the most basic of everything. But now we're heading over to Bond Street, which is where all the bougie stores are. So we can kind of just window shop, look around, look at all of the displays.
Sun is hitting my face, I'm unfazed, I need this. Calling out my name, say meet me, see these waves. Now I go under, hold my breath and flow. Trust the current takes me safe for sure. Now this is my remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Regaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me. My remedy, remedy. Let the seas sway with me, with me. Gaining my energy, energy. Let the seas sway with me, sway with me. I would try to hold on, treading water in this big storm now. Try to swim away, crash just like a tidal wave.
Let's give some appreciation for Bueno's outfit. I picked it. Well, I picked out his shirt, and it's so flattering. It looks so good on him. It's kind of like a boxy cropped fit, and he just looks so handsome in it. But he's always so insecure about like raising his hands, because then he gives everybody a belly button show.
Yeah, you gotta pay at least.
I love his belly.
Make some money out of it.
I love it.
Last day in London.
Yeah, it's actually our last day in London because our flight got canceled. So now we're gonna spend a whole other week in Europe, but today we're gonna take the Eurorail to Belgium and spend a week with Bueno's parents. So I guess it all worked out in the end.
We actually only found out that our flight was canceled at 10 or 11 p.m. the night before. So we ended up spending our unexpected last day in London just out in the sunshine at the Coal Drops yard. We got some drinks from the midnight pantry and hung out just kind of browsing through some stores we hadn't had time for. The weather was actually so nice on our last day, so we really took advantage of it. Got some nice Japanese curry, as well as just sat in the park together before getting ready for our train, which was actually departing from London pretty late that night. We're lucky enough to have family in the Netherlands, so we ended up spending the week there. I caught up on some Netflix and shows that I hadn't watched. We actually went and played padel with Bueno's parents for the first time. It's kind of like pickleball, but a bit more complicated. You can use the walls of the court, and it was so funny watching my father-in-law play. After going to play padel, we ended up having a really nice Italian dinner with my in-laws. We got this salmon pasta, Bueno got some penne arrabbiata, and my father-in-law got a mushroom pasta. We also, of course, popped into Maastricht for a couple days. We had cookies from our favorite local cookie spot, as well as kind of perused through the city. If you've never heard of Maastricht, you definitely need to go there. They have Belgian waffles, tons of amazing restaurants, and it is such a quaint, adorable town. Definitely underrated. One of my favorite things to do in Maastricht is to just kind of shop around, see all that it has to offer, sit by the river, as well as go to Urban Outfitters. I'm not sure why, but the Urban Outfitters in Maastricht is just top tier. They always have the best sales. During our time there, I actually had the pleasure of meeting some of Bueno's childhood friends. It was really cool to see them reconnect after not seeing each other for, I'm assuming, 10 plus years. Overall, it was such a lovely week, and it was definitely a nice surprise to get to reconnect with our in-laws whom we don't get to see so often. If you've been following along, our next vlog is going to be Rocky Mountain National Park before heading to a super fun location. Bye!